So I'm Daniela and I'm doing number 9, and part A, construct a truth table for the following. So here's what they want us to construct a truth table on, and I already started with P, and for P and Q, you're always going to have true, true, false, false. For Q, you're always going to have true, false, true, false. So from there, we can fill out not P, so the opposite of P, so right here, you're going to have false, false. The opposite of false, true, and true. Then you're going to go to P or Q, and anytime you have an or, the only time you're going to have a false is if it's false and false. Other than that, you're going to get trues. So true, 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 false, true, false, true, also true, and the last one, false, false, will be a false. From there, you're going to see if this P or Q and not P. So you're going to first look at this column, the P or Q, and you're going to compare it with the not P. But you're going to have to look from this to this. So same thing. True, false will give you a, and this is and. So the only time you're going to get a true is if you have two truths. So true and false will give you a false. True and false, false. True, true, since it's an and, is the only time you're going to get a true. And the last one, false, true, you're also going to get a false. Then for part B, it asks you to construct a truth table for the negation of Q to P. And with this, the only time you're going to get a false is if you go from true to false. Everything else is going to be true. So let's start off with Q, looking at Q. Q to P is true, true. So that's a true. False, true. Also a true. True, false, though, is where you're going to get a false. And false, false, you're also going to get a true. Now, let's look at the negation, so the opposite of this column. So for your true, you're going to get a false. True, you're going to get a false. False, you're going to get a true. And true, you're going to get a false. So the last part of this is asking, is this the same as, is logically equivalent to this? So for this answer, we got false, false, true, true, false. And for this one, we got false, false, true, and false. So comparing these two, you can see they are logically equivalent since every column matches.